Well, good afternoon. It's hard to believe, yes, tomorrow is Christmas Eve, but temperatures aren't feeling anything like this time of year. In fact, we have started to warm up, and today we hit 78 degrees, starting the morning with 54. Fortunately, nowhere near the record, though, low of 13, and that was set back in 1989. So warm temperatures, and if you look at this graph, you'll see that we are in this pattern for a while, all the way through the weekend, and early next week, we are going to be way above average, and I don't see any rain in the near future. This morning we still had some of that fog around. It was light in the Kingsville area. You can see the fog at 7 o'clock this morning from our sky cam in Kingsville, but it quickly cleared out to a sunny afternoon, a few cumulus clouds out there, and just a gorgeous day, although the wind has been picking up. And you can see that here on the current temperatures. We're sitting at 80 at Alice with a 14-mile-an-hour breeze, but Corpus Christi, that wind 23 miles an hour right now with 76 degrees. So a very nice day across the area, pretty windy right along the coast, and lots of sunshine. Now, for those of you that may be traveling tonight, and if you're heading north to Hill Country or to the Rio Grande Valley, fog is going to be developing, and it looks like it will become dense. This is after midnight, 2 in the morning. You'll notice the fog develops, and notice it gets into that dense fog category here as we get into from San Antonio to Del Rio. So if you're doing any traveling to Laredo, San Antonio, Del Rio, watch for the fog tonight. It will be dense in some areas. Here, locally, well, it's going to be a little foggy inland, but pretty light fog for most areas. Temperatures dropping into the upper 50s to near 60, a little warmer tonight, and right along the coast in the upper 60s. It'll be breezy tonight at the coast and a windy day tomorrow. Look at these temperatures, well above average. We should be closer to 68. We're talking low to mid 80s inland tomorrow, and at the beaches in the upper 70s, but it's going to be windy, and not just tomorrow, but for the next several days, actually, all the way into next week. Saturday, the winds come down just a tad, but it is going to overall be quite windy. So if you're planning on heading to the beach tomorrow, and actually we've got some good beach weather here if you're going to be celebrating Christmas on the beach the next few days. Tomorrow's beach forecast, lots of sun, 3 to 4 foot surf, although the water's on the cool side at 65 degrees. So maybe you're going to stay up on the beach rather than getting in that water. If you're doing some traveling around the state, maybe you're trying to get to your destination before Christmas Eve, here's what it's looking like for Friday. San Antonio starting with the fog and low clouds, but making it to 80 degrees, and then some other locations you can see the weather's good all across the Lone Star State. Nice travel weather. Just watch out for that fog in the hill country. And windy, El Paso and Lubbock, that wind's really going to be kicking up. We've got a nice warm push of air here. Much of the nation's fairly quiet except for the west. That's where the action has been, and it's going to continue to be wet in the west with snow in the mountains, and also along this frontal boundary in the north is where we're going to see some of that snow for Christmas. For us, it's just warm and lots of sunshines in our forecast. Nights warm up a little as the humidity climbs. It's also going to be windy and dry all the way into the middle of next week.